What if I told you that your body once fought for power? Imagine a world where the hands, feet, heart, and lungs were in a battle for dominance. Sounds crazy, right? Well, today, we're diving into a brilliant allegorical story, The Upright Revolution by Ngũgĩ Thiong'o. Let's explore this masterpiece. Ngũgĩ Thiong'o is one of Africa's most influential voices in post-colonial literature. Born in 1938 in Kenya, he grew up during the colonial rule of the British, an experience that shaped most of his writing. Early in his career, he wrote in English, but as he became more politically engaged, he made a radical decision. He chose to write in his native language, which is Kikuyu. This was not just a linguistic choice, but a powerful statement against cultural imperialism, reinforcing the idea that African stories should be told in African languages. Ngũgĩ's works often explore themes of oppression, decolonization, identity, and the power of storytelling. His literature is not just about African history and struggles, but about universal human experiences. The Upright Revolution, originally written in Kikuyu, has been translated into over 100 languages, making it one of the most widely translated African stories. This level of recognition speaks volumes about its impact and relevance across cultures. The Upright Revolution is rooted in the African storytelling, where fables and allegories serve as a powerful tool for teaching moral lessons. Unlike conversational fairy tales, which often feature kings, queens, and magical creatures, African folklore frequently gives voice to natural elements such as rivers, animals, mountains, and even body parts. This tradition serves as the foundation of the Upright Revolution, which personifies the human body organs and limbs, turning them into characters in a political and a philosophical state. This story echoes themes found in African communal life, where cooperation is essential for survival. The tale was not written for mere entertainment. It was meant to reflect human societies, leadership struggles, and the importance of unity. At first glance, it might seem like a simple story about why humans stand upright, but beneath the surface lies profound commentary on power, harmony, and progress. The story begins in a time before human walked upright, a period where the limbs and organs of the human body lived in harmony. However, one day an argument rose. Each part of the body began to claim superiority over the others. The heart argued that it was the most important as it pumped blood through the veins. The lungs countered, claiming that without breath, the heart would cease to function. The hands insisted that they were essential because they built, helped, and created, while the feet declared that they carried the body forward. This debate escalated into a full-fledged struggle for dominance, causing disharmony and dysfunctionality. As each part tried to prove its importance, the body weakened and unable to function properly. Eventually, a realization dawned upon them. No single part could exist independently, so they need to work together for survival. With this newfound unity, they achieved something remarkable. Humans stood upright for the first time, symbolizing balance, cooperation, and strength through unity. The body part in the Upright Revolution serves as an allegory for different roles in our society. The heart, which is the organ that pumps blood and keeps everything alive, represents leadership. Without direction, a nation or a body cannot function. The lungs, which provide oxygen, symbolize endurance and resilience, essential for sustaining life and progress. The hands, often the tools of labor, craftsmanship, and creativity, represents the workforce, which is the builders, the inventors, and the doers. The feet, which is the responsible for movement, embody progress, direction, and stability, ensures that the journey of civilization continues forward. This interplay mirrors real-world social structures. In any functioning society, leadership, endurance, labor, and progress must work together. The moment one seeks to dominate the others, chaos will surely happen. Unlike traditional narratives where there are physical locations, the upward revolution is set within the human body, making it a universal and timeless label. The setting is a metaphor for human civilization, whether it be a small tribe, a kingdom, or a modern nation. This story does not need a specific place or time because its lessons apply to all people regardless of culture or geography. When it comes to the problems or conflict that is depicted in the story, the main conflict arises from division and competition. The body parts, instead of working together, fall into a power struggle, believing that one is superior than the rest. This mirrors many real-world conflicts, whether political rivalries, economic class struggles, or even personal egos in leadership. The moment cooperation is abandoned, the system collapses. The resolution comes through realization and compromise. The body parts acknowledge that true power comes from unity and not dominance. Once they work together, humans will evolve to stand upright, a powerful metaphor for how progress happens when we support one another. The ending, therefore, is not just about physical evolution, but about the evolution of society itself. At its core, the theme of the story in the upward revolution is about interdependence. No individual, no group, no institution can function alone. It also tackles the themes of unity and diversity, demonstrating that strength is not found in uniformity but in collaboration. Lastly, it warns against the folly of power struggles, showing that when groups fight for control rather than cooperation, everyone will suffer. The story's message is clear and can be depicted from the story. It is that true progress is only possible through unity and cooperation. No one entity should claim absolute superiority, as each plays a vital role in the success of the whole. In our modern world where division often leads to conflict, this lesson is more relevant than ever. Thiong'o employs allegory, folklore, and post-colonial literature in order to weave his message through his story. This work aligns with Afrofuturism and African oral traditions, ensuring that ancient wisdom remains relevant in modern literature. I were to relate it in the Philippine society. In the Philippines, the story reflects the ongoing struggle for political division, economic disparity, and social conflicts. Our country is much like a human body in the story. It often finds itself divided, different factions fighting for control rather than working towards a common goal. If there's one lesson me as a Filipino can take from the upward revolution, it is that national progress can only be achieved when different sectors such as government, workers, leaders, and citizens move in harmony. In my perspective as a student, especially nowadays that the election is going to occur, instead of fighting one another, instead of killing each other just to get the throne which you desire the most, I guess it's more effective if we would fight together, unite as one another, and build a nation where it is rooted with love and harmony. If you love allegorical tales with deep social messages, then The Upward Revolution is a must-read. It's perfect for educators, teachers, and anyone who seeks wisdom in storytelling. This is not just a story, it's a call for action. What do you think is the most important part of the society?